So yeah, this is just a normal day for me, man. Up to my usual shenanigans. That book in the background right here is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Of course, this is the King James and Amplified Bibles, side-by-side comparison. Got a journal right there. Write down things about scriptures. Plan for the week, XYZ. This is I normally play. This is my favorite fighter, Alexis Arguello. I normally watch somebody fights. Had the scriptures playing in the background. Just leave it on mute, so I can learn what I need to learn to defend myself when I fight myself. So yeah, this video is gonna be a little more personal and intimate. For whatever reason, the Most High wanted me to make a video right now, which I was not ready for it, but whatever the Father wants. I'm gonna serve Him in season, out of season, through sickness, through health, in sin, out of sin, in holiness, out of holiness, whatever He wants, man, I'll do. And that's one of the things that I'm gonna chop it up to y'all about today is just being in His will. Because at this point in my life, I don't care what happens to me. I don't. If I gotta go through a divorce, if I gotta go through sickness, if I gotta go through poverty, if I gotta go through anything, I'm gonna serve Him regardless. I'm not attached to the outcome of things. I'm not attached to how I feel about things. Of course, I'm gonna tell the Most High what's on my mind at all times. He's always gonna know what I desire and how I feel about things. But regardless of any of that, I'm gonna serve Him. And I'm gonna be grateful while I do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm a soldier, and all soldiers do is take instructions. And He formed me and building me and molding me to be this way. So I'm in full surrender to Him. You feel me? I'm just going with the flow, doing what's in my divine nature to do, and trying to stay aligned with Him at all times, and sharpen myself, and try to, through every situation, see what He's trying to teach me through it. Try to get to understand Him and get closer to Him and read His Word and pray more and fast more and just really build up that connection and spiritual link that's essential for a true relationship with the Father. And like I said, I don't care about my circumstance, my situation. I don't care what I gotta go through. I'm not lukewarm with it. You feel me? The Most High give it, the Most High take it away. So everything in this life is temporal anyway. Say that I end up getting married to the woman of my dreams, the woman who I really, really, really desire to be with, a woman who I prayed for. One of us is gonna die first. So whether it's through divorce or one of us dying first, you don't know how many days you have with somebody. So really just appreciate what you got while you have it. You feel what I'm saying? Because even if y'all never get divorced, you might die tomorrow. Even if you don't die tomorrow, might cheat on you. You can't control these things. So I always just focus on what I can control, and I'm just grateful about what I have and cherish what I have while I have it to the best of my ability, and try to maintain it to the best of my ability, and try my best not to be the reason for any contention in my relationships and friendships with people. So I'm just in a constant state of gratitude, and I'm more focused on what I can control and not on what I can't control. Because what I can't control is up to the Father. What I can control is up to me. And the Most High always plays His part, so I'm going to play my part. I'm not going to try to play God or try to pretend to be something I'm not, to be perfect. Just be yourself, man. You're not going to have everything figured out. You're not going to be perfect. God didn't call you to be perfect. Whenever you try to shame yourself, try to beat yourself up constantly over not being somebody else, or somebody else is more submitted than you, or you did this thing imperfect, is useless. It's a waste of time, because you're never going to be perfect. Healing is an everyday battle. It's an everyday journey. It's never ending. So the fact that you are here trying to do everything right so badly, you're attached to perfection more than you're attached to the Most High. You should be worried about His will way more than you worry about what you're doing. Of course, you want to be in right standing. You want to watch over yourself and shepherd over yourself and do things the proper way and make sure that you don't fall or slip from the glory. But at the same time, You should be way more concerned about what the Most High is teaching you, way more concerned about what the Most High is doing in your life than being selfish and thinking that you're just the center of the world and every little thing that you do is the end of the world. Like, cut that shit out. Excuse my language, but cut that stuff out. That's another thing, man. We go on these social media platforms and we put strangers that we've never met in our lives on such a high pedestal, and we try to mimic what they do and talk like how they talk and be like how they be and dress like how they dress. But the only way to be in divine alignment and to be with your own human nature and to be in the divine will of the Most High is to be yourself. Ants don't need to compare themselves to others and think about what they do. They're just in alignment. Camels don't need to think about anything. They're just in alignment. The fowl of the air, the birds, they don't need to think about anything. They're in alignments. Roosters, alligators, just bears. All these different animals in nature is just a beautiful example of things pushing the narrative of the Father further without even thinking about it. A tree. A tree doesn't have to think to be a tree. It's just a tree. But it's essential. We need it for oxygen. We need it for paper. We need it for shelter. We need trees for a lot of different things. We need trees to breathe. So don't feel like because God didn't bless you the same way He bless others, He's not working through you. Or just because your purpose isn't a grandiose thing and you're not meant to save the world and walk on water like Christ, that or have a huge platform or do all these different things, that God can't use you where you are. He could use you exactly where you are. You could be a trash man. You just give a certain person a word and you fulfilled your mission. You feel what I'm saying? Just be content with what you have, and try not to come on here comparing yourself to other people or looking at other people, putting them on such a high pedestal. Because at the end of the day, even my channel, there's certain things people tell me, and I'm like, do y'all really know who I am? Like, man, I've been a thief, a liar, a scammer, a con artist. I've been in prison. I've been homeless. Like, I didn't beat on people. I didn't mess with people's females. I've done a lot of foul things. I didn't beat people half to death. Like, I've lied. You feel me? I didn't manipulate people. Do y'all really know who I am? I'm in the process of healing. Like, it's a lot of dark things that I've done, a lot of demons and a lot of skeletons in my closet. So when people tell me certain things because they think he a big black man, he militant, and he be boxing, and he got the cool neck tattoo, and he dressed a certain way, like, dog, I'm probably worse off than you in the spirit, man. That's why I'm so hardcore about my belief system, because of all the bad that I've done. And I'm like, okay, I gotta switch over on the light side, and I gotta bring that same energy. The same way I was going so hard for the world and so hard for Satan, I gotta bring that same energy to the Most High. And that's why I'm so passionate about what I do, and why I'm so diligent with my studies, and why I take this so seriously, because I just know what I've been through in the past. And a lot of my wisdom doesn't come from just, oh, God bless me with a wise mind. Like, no, it comes from me fucking up everything in my life. Relationships, friendships, family, everything. I take full accountability for everything I've ever did. In and out of jail, homeless, everything was my fault. Everything was my fault. Even the things that were out of my control, I still had a part to play in that. I still could have did things to make situations better, even if things didn't go my way or things happened outside of my control. So don't come on here looking at strangers you've never met in your life, feeling like they just so above you and they have this divine wisdom and they're just a spirit. Like, man, we all in the flesh, man. Whatever you dealt with, I dealt with. Masturbation, lust, dealing with multiple women, violence, fighting, you feel me? Stealing, lying, whatever, pride, gluttony, slothfulness, being ignorant, low self-worth, all of that. I've dealt with all of that. Every human emotion you can imagine. You feel what I'm saying? So don't ever come on here trying to put me on some type of weird pedestal. I want to knock that out the way early. Do not put me on no pedestal at all. Because ain't no telling what I might do. I hardly trust myself sometimes. That's why I'm kind of to myself. locked in my room, away from the world, just really absorbing scripture and praying and meditating. And the most I go out for some groceries, go out to walk the dog, go to the boxing gym. I'm a roll. I'm about to be in college soon, so I'll go to college, go to my job, and that's it. That's it. Unless like I got a friend that's doing something, I don't go out my way to do anything at all. Outside of like restaurants, or I might go to a bar, a quiet little bar, and chill out for a little bit, just to get some social energy. And even if I'm at a bar, I'm probably gonna bring a notebook and write some things down and do work anyways. But the reason I'm so removed from the world is because I don't trust myself. If I go out for, I have a curfew for myself. I don't go out past 12 o'clock. Nothing good happens past 12 o'clock. Nothing. So I stay my ass inside past 12. As soon as I see a clock say 11:40 or 11:30, I got an alarm on my phone that goes off every day at 11 and tells me to go my ass inside unless I'm at somebody's house or I'm with family. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what the monks do at the end of the day. The monks, the reason that they live in mountains so far away from the world and live on these farmlands that are so isolated and far away from everybody, it isn't for no reason. It's because they don't want our filth on them. It's because they don't want to have the same temptations that we do. And so I'm treating my life the same way until I'm strong enough to endure these temptations. And my spirit builds up every day, but I'm still a loose cannon. Like I'm still a Neanderthal. I'm still wild. I'm still, you feel me? I still got certain ways about me that need to be fixed. And so I'm actively fixing those things. I'm not gonna put myself in the face of things that I've struggled with in the past, um, trying to prove a point or trying to be seen or trying to make friends and things of that nature. My friend is the most high. Like I let my friendships come naturally. I don't go out my way to talk to nobody at all. I mean, the most I do, if the most high puts it on my spirit to talk to somebody, I will. Or if, hold up, yeah, it's still early. I thought it was time to eat, but yeah, I mostly just stay to myself, man. Stay out the way, stay out of trouble. I love martial arts. I love making videos, and I love studying. So I really need nothing else. Like the Most High just blesses me with like a beautiful family and just a beautiful plot of land somewhere where I could live off the grid and self-sustain and make food for myself and raise my kids the way I want to raise them and still be able to do martial arts and pursue things that I love. I'll be the most content, happy man in the universe. I do not need much. The minimalist lifestyle is for me, 1,000,000,000%. I don't want much. I don't want Bugattis and Benzes and all that. I mean, that's beautiful, that's cute. But honestly, if I had a lot of money, most of it will go to charity. Most of it will go towards retiring my mother and my sister. And my sister likes flashy things, so if I get anything flashy, it'll be for her. The most I do, most flashy thing I have is really my clothes, just 'cause I love getting dressed up. And I love, it makes me feel and look good. It makes me feel like royalty dressed in a certain way. It makes me feel like, it just, I love being clean. I love being fresh. I love going out and I just love it. It's, I like to say it's not for other people, but it is for other people. People treat you differently when you fresh and you clean. You feel me? People treat you with a certain regalness and respect when you go outside with some slacks and a Ferragamo belt with a little button down. It don't have to be much. It don't have to be nothing crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a certain energy that you carry with yourself whenever you take care of yourself properly. You feel me? And I don't think it's fleshy or carnal. I'm not out trying to attract every single woman I see. Are they attracted? Of course. Do I care? No. Am I gonna pursue? No. I tell a woman, uh, I might tell a woman she's beautiful, but that's about it. You're not getting my number. We're not bringing the conversation no further. Like, where you from? Did you do this? Da, da, da. I'm not with the small talk. I'm really not. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna say have a blessed day, but I'm not going to allow nobody in my space that doesn't need to be in my space or that the Most High didn't put on my heart that they need to be in my space. I could serve His will without being attached to people. I could serve His will and give you exactly what the Most High is using me to give you without giving you access to me. because people in my life have abused the access that I gave them. Because sometimes I'll overplay my part, or I will give all of my love and give all of my energy to people who don't give a fuck about me. And at the end of the day, excuse my language, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Most High. But at the end of the day, it's just, I've been through the same draining cycles with people over and over and over again. And I've learned that to just embrace my solitude and be grateful for what I got, and not try to force nothing, and understand that the Most High is going to do what he needs to do at the right time, in the right place, and build up healthy habits to replace the old foul habits that I had. Like, instead of going to the club, I go to the boxing gym, or I go to the wrestling gym. Instead of messing with a bunch of women, I trade that time in with studying the Bible. I just feel it's not about canceling out everything. I just fill my life with positive things that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy meditating. I enjoy having a soft, quiet, peaceful, slow life. I don't need to live fast and go state to state to state to state, messing with this woman, that woman, making this money here, that money there. I don't need that no more. That doesn't need to be a part of my life. And if that's your lifestyle, man, God bless you, but it's just not mine. I just want to do my martial arts. You feel me? Continue my martial arts journey. Study. Get closer to God. Give me a little plot of land and make these videos. You feel me? All that brings fulfillment for me. I don't need to be fulfilled the way that the world is fulfilled. Because the only thing that's in this world is the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. So I don't need those carnal things to fill my mind with, or to fulfill me. And just one last thing that I'm gonna leave you on, just with these devices, man. Stop getting so caught up on these devices. Get in that word yourself. Pray to God yourself. Get discernment yourself. Anything that another man can do, you can do as well. Stop putting these strange men that you've never met in your life on such a high pedestal, because you don't know who they are behind closed doors. Like all them Catholics raping children, and all these Christian pastors messing with people's wives, or breaking households, or disrespecting, beating on their wives behind closed doors, or doing all these different things. That's a common thing. Like, don't put nothing above a man. Don't put nothing above nobody. People get so surprised when things go down. So surprised. Man, I'm at a point in my journey where I don't care what goes down. I don't care what nobody does. I'm just care that I do my best. That's all I care about. That I endure until the end, because he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. And my mission is to endure, because endurance is the only thing that links you with eternity. I know every time I fall, every time I sin, every time I mess up, I'm going to keep rising up over and over and over again, no matter what. You get what I'm saying? And I put not thy trust in man, but I put trust in the Father, and you should too. Man gonna fail you every time. And the Most High is going to put repetitive situations of men failing you for you to realize that. And also, just one more note. At this point in my walk, in my journey, I don't care what happens to me. I don't care if I get sick, lose the ability in my limbs, fall in love and get divorced after multiple years. I don't care. Whatever goes down, that's exactly what the Most High intended to go down. And who am I to go against nature? Who am I to go against the Most High? Most High knows what's best for this world and what's best for me, so I accept everything. I'm going to tell him what's on my mind, authentically, no matter what, even if it sounds crazy. And accept his divine will throughout whatever he wants me to go through. Amen, y'all. Peace out.
The words of the teacher, son of David, king of Jerusalem. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. What do people gain from all their labors, of which they toil under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south and turns to the north. round and round it goes, ever returning on its course. All streams flow into the sea, yet the sea is never full. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. All things are wearisome, more than one can say. The eye never has enough of seeing, nor the ear its fill of hearing. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. Is there anything of which one can say, "Look, this is something new"? It was here already long ago. It was here before our time. No one remembers the former generations, and even those yet to come will not be remembered by those who follow them. I, the teacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem. I applied my mind to study and to explore, by wisdom, all that is done under the heavens. What a heavy burden God has laid on mankind. I have seen all the things that are done under the sun. All of them are meaningless.